Hello Virgo, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to JilleTarot. This is your love reading for February 2022. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And it's not going to resonate with everyone, so let your intuition guide you to the things that feel meaningful for you. You could also check out the other signs that make up your chart. A lot of times those readings contain additional messages. And thank you all for your support. If this resonates, please feel free to like and subscribe. So we're going to see what the main energy is surrounding you this month regarding love, Virgo. And we're getting true love. You have found true unconditional love with your partner. So true love looks awesome there. Let's get some details to true love for you, Virgo. And we're getting confession, releasing a secret, pursuing virtue through honesty. Very interesting. And boundaries. Know when to put up and let down your walls. So interesting. Feels like there's an energy when it comes to true love of a confession, releasing a secret, being honest, bringing honesty into the situation, and knowing when to put up and let down your walls with this confession actually, allows true love to come into the situation. But the main energy surrounding you is true love. Finding true unconditional love with another person. And so then we have confession, releasing a secret, pursuing virtue through honesty. So let's get some cards for this confession for you, Virgo. And we're getting the Nine of Cups, the Lovers, and the Six of Wands. Wow. So it feels like whatever the secret is, whatever this confession is, it brings there's a true love here. There's true unconditional love here with the Lovers. There is success here. So it does look like if you're sitting in, if you're wondering if you should make this confession, and be honest with some sort of secret, releasing a secret to another person, it feels like the answer is yes, because we do have, like I said, the Lovers coming in under true love. It means that you found true unconditional love with your partner. And the way that you get true unconditional love is actually being honest, is actually being open, and making these confessions so that it strengthens the bond. It deepens the connection here. And with this Nine of Cups energy, it feels like there's emotional contentment that can come from being your truest self. From making these confessions, releasing your secrets actually brings about a lot of contentment, abundance in love, brings a lot of hope to the situation for some of you. And like I said, we have a deep spiritual connection with the Lovers card and then the Six of Wands. If you're not in a connection, the universe is saying, you know what? There's true love on offer. There is a true unconditional love coming in for you. But there is something to do with confession. Releasing a secret allows you to pursue virtue through honesty. Whether that's honesty with yourself, honesty with another person. It can make you very emotionally content here. And it brings in a lot of hope with this Nine of Cups card. And then we have coming into connection here, a deep spiritual connection, soulmate energy. Coming into connection, it feels like at this point in time, if you're not in a connection, and, the universe says, here's your divine connection, and the Six of Wands comes in to say, you might actually have, somebody coming in that asked you out. There is some sort of attention or recognition coming in for you. This is a card for me of dating, flirting, that sort of thing. There is progress and success here with the Six of Wands energy. So making this confession to yourself, releasing a secret, being honest with yourself or another person, is going to result in very positive energy. You find true love, you come into unconditional connection with another person, and then we have this energy about boundaries, and notice that it's right under confession. So boundaries, you need to know when to put up and let down your walls, Virgo. So let's get some cards for boundaries. And we're getting the Queen of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. So when it comes to this issue of boundaries, somehow it feels like some of you, the boundaries are kind of blurred a little bit. So take a cold, hard look at your boundaries. Any issues you have with boundaries. You need to get clear on your boundaries and knowing when to put up and let down your walls. Tap into this energy of the Queen of Swords. She doesn't take any bullshit here with this Queen of Swords. She's cutting out all the BS that she needs to. She's very blunt when it comes to connections and relationships. So that could come back to, you know, just releasing the secret, being honest here. Brings more virtue into the situation. The queens are interested in connections and relationships. That's their main interest. And when it comes to the Queen of Swords, this is honest and truthful communication. This honest and truthful communication is going to actually cut out the things that aren't serving you any longer. You know, speaking your truth, being very clear. And, you know, the Queen of Swords is going to cut out this Five of Pentacles energy where there's this negativity. This is just the need for things to change here with this Five of Pentacles. But it's also about kind of, you know, kind of being left out in the cold here, being kind of frosty. And so for some of you, you might be letting down your walls and being too open with your boundaries when you actually need to put your walls up and, you know, just be a little bit more clear, have a little bit more solid boundaries, it feels like for some of you. But with this Five of Pentacles, like I said, the fives are about change. So, you know, this is an energy where you can kind of feel, like I said, like you're just left out alone in the cold. And that could be because of your boundaries. Your walls are up. They're not supposed to be up. Cut that out when it comes to, you know, be honest about the situation. Let your boundaries down so that you can come in out of the cold. So however this Five of Pentacles resonates. So generally, let's just say that this Queen of Swords, she's actually able to bring about change in this situation when it comes to, it's something to do with boundaries, something to do with communicating honestly, and releasing a secret. And then we have Nine of Wands. This is perseverance energy. The battle that you've been doing with whether you should confess, release a secret, whether you should communicate honestly, what you should do about your boundaries. It's been a long, hard-fought battle, but you're going to persevere through this, and this actually brings about a deepening of this true love energy. You know, if you want true unconditional love with your partner, it starts with releasing a secret. It starts with communicating honestly, pursuing virtue through honesty. There is success here. Tap into this Queen of Swords energy when it comes to your boundaries. Cut out the BS. You know, it just feels like communicate truthfully, clearly, and put up your boundaries you know, if you need to. But you're persevering through this boundary issue, so that's good. You know, it's interesting because this, you know, this confession energy, releasing a secret, is all this positive energy here. And then when it comes to boundaries, we're a little bit iffy through the situation. When it comes to boundaries, there is something going on that you need to persevere through. So we do have, you know, true love that's available for you. That is the main energy for you, Virgo. You're going to be able to find true unconditional love with your partner. You're going to be able to find true unconditional love with a deep spiritual connection. And it all starts with this confession energy and working through your boundaries. So let's see what the best advice is for you, Virgo. And we're getting leap of faith. Taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. So there you go. Persevere through that. Take this leap of faith. It is going to require some sort of risk, it feels like, because the confession. When it comes to releasing a secret and communicating honestly, it feels a little risky. But you need to take this leap of faith if you want to have this true love. If you want true unconditional love with another person, that's the lover's energy. You can be successful. It's going to feel like a risk, and you're going to need to step into the unknown. But there is beauty in the unknown. There is great reward taking this leap of faith and stepping into the unknown. Persevere through where it feels risky. You're going to persevere through that. You know, this risk energy comes back. That's going to leave you feeling here with the change energy. You know, change is going to be uncomfortable, but this Queen of Swords, she's got it. She's like, I ain't taking no BS. I'm just going forward from a place of clarity, honesty. I'm going to communicate my truth. I'm going to put it out there and take this leap of faith that me putting it out there, being honest, clear, and truthful, and actually being very firm in my boundaries is going to bring me true love. It's going to allow me to come into this true, loving, unconditional love with another person. And like I said, we do have the lovers here, so it is totally available for you this month, Virgo. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a great month. And until next time, I'm wishing you lots of love and many blessings.